Sorry, can you see me now? Oh, it's got to start again. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you that's joining us today on our 2-day training course to understand the organization of the World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity Worldwide. We are here this afternoon, and to you who are on the morning, we're here to actually give you a full rundown and an overview of the organization, who we are, what we do, and what you can do to help us in our work that we do across the globe. So, of course, we are predominantly a Christian group. No matter what your religion, we do not see that as an issue at WHOPE. We see it as a blessing to have people from each and every denomination across the world so that we can make the difference where we need to be. So let us start. I will start with a word of prayer. Almighty Father in heaven, thank you so much for bringing us together this day. You have found it willing and able to afford us the life that we are living right now. Father, we give you praise, honor, and glory because we are able to be here with one another, to share our knowledge, and to actually welcome more of the like-minded people into our World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Father, this afternoon, we ask that you take control, allow your Holy Spirit to be with us at this time, guiding our lips and guiding our hearts. May all that we learn today, we'll be able to put it into practice so that it brings you the glory. We work for you, Father. This is your vineyard, and we are your servants. We ask that you will bless each head that is bowed here and bless all those who will be joining us. Grant us your peace and grant us your abundance in blessings and favor. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
So this afternoon, we're here to really just give you and to say welcome once again to each and every one of you for joining the first day of our training. And today, it's really to give you an understanding again of the organization of WHOPE, in short, but it's World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. And I am Ambassador Yvette Filbert. I am the United Kingdom Country Director for WHOPE here in the UK. With us this afternoon, of course, is our President, Chaplain James Mercy, who's joining us from Nigeria. I do believe we have some of our members from America on with us in training today as well. So welcome to each and every one of us. And my thanks to each and every one of you for taking the time to be here to show your interest. We are hoping that you will be giving us your commitment to join and to stay with us and to help us to continue our work, our humanitarian work across the world from wherever you are. So today is just to give you an overview, to let you know what the vision is for WHOPE, our mission, and our core values. I will just pinpoint just a few things, and then I will move into the actual construct. So the construct for us in our vision is a just, fair, and sustainable world in which each person can live in peace, safety, freedom, and be protected from poverty and has the right to development. Our mission here is to improve peaceful living conditions for humanity. There's social development, fair and sustainable economic growth that respects human dignity, the rule of law where you are, fundamental freedoms, gender equality, and human rights that are orientated on the UN SDGs and the African Union Agenda 2063. Our core value is to bring integrity, development, professionalism, and team spirit into humanitarianism. Today, we look at our integrity. We honestly and rightly discharge our duties in a reliable way with strong moral principles. We also have our development where we sustainably create growth, progress, and positive change economically, socially, and environmentally for human development. We operate on a very professional basis. So in terms of professionalism, we operate with and involve professionals of good qualities and behaviors that demonstrate commitment to effective performance in any given job. Commitment and confidence, responsible and dependable honesty and ethics, appearance of professional presence, team spirit. We build trust, pride, loyalty, respect and optimism, collaboration and cooperation as a formidable team, and also with partners to achieve our vision. Humanitarianism. What is it for us? We actively believe in the value of human life. Practically, humanity deserves benevolent treatment and assistance in order to better their lives for moral, altruistic, and logical reasons. Human beings deserve respect and dignity and should be treated as such. So moving on to our aims and objectives, do feel free to take notes if you want to, if you have access to writing implements, you can take notes of this, or we can make this available to you once you've received your certificate. In order to receive your certificate, please be reminded that you need to be here for the 2 days of the training, full names on screen, so that you can get your certificate posted to you on time. So in terms of our goals, let's look at the aims and objectives. So our first goal is to promote quality and universal peace, education, and universal peace education through advocacy and public enlightenment. What does that mean for us? It's to give peace talk to students on the assembly to promote peace, love, and unity. Moving on down for our goal number 2 in our aims and objectives is to promote and advocate for universal declaration of fundamental human rights. It is really important. Can everyone see the screen? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So moving on to our goal number 3 is to promote, localize, and accelerate the implementation of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals through creative, catalytic humanitarian projects and initiatives. So this is going to encompass a lot of the work that you will see that's been promoted on our website and in all of the community WhatsApp groups that you belong to. You would see exactly what has been happening across the globe with all of our partners, our country directors, and so forth. Our goal number 4 is to maintain partnership or any collaboration with the government or other organizations with similar aims and objectives anywhere in the world for global partnerships and development. We always say you can never walk alone in order to achieve change. So we are always looking for people to partner with, people to collaborate with, other groups that are doing things that are similar to what we are doing, so that we walk together to achieve together. Our goal number 5 is to mobilize and train individuals and corporate organizations on peace education, fundamental human rights, volunteerism, humanitarianism, and sustainable development goals. Most of you, if you are not aware of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, I would say it's an easy Google search. Please make yourself familiar with them so that you know which ones it is that we are involved with. On to goal number 6. We are here to manage, mediate, and resolve conflicts for individuals, institutions, and other corporate bodies. Sorry, my eye's itching. So once again, That is where it is. The word peace comes in. Peace is always at the forefront of everything that we do and everyone that we interact with. It's always seeking peace first. Goal number 7 is to recognize, appreciate, award, and appoint the distinguished humanitarians and our volunteers as goodwill ambassadors for quality services and contributions to the nation building and human development. And that again is a global thing for us. Wherever we have country directors across the world, these are the things that we uphold. We have to make sure that we give an award and recognize the good work of our volunteers, because without the volunteers, our work cannot be done. So it's important that we actually contribute back to them to say, we appreciate the work that you've been doing on our behalf. Goal number 8 is to create humanitarian empowerment and global partnership for development and promoting social justice in order to have peace and equity for the eradication of poverty in the society. Now, we all know that at the moment, the way in which our economic climates are varying across the world, we can see the divide of the rich and the poor. For us, poverty is something that we would want to try and eradicate, get rid of. And there are several projects and ideas that are on board at WHOPE that you can get involved in helping us to continue that work. Because if you can feed yourself, you will never go hungry. So we have put in place some agricultural programs to teach and show everyone how to actually grow your own foods, how to market them, and how to handle your byproducts for sale so that you keep your economy within your particular community. Goal number 9 is to promote fundamental freedom, gender equality, and human rights oriented in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and the Africa Union Agenda of 2063. Once again, if you are not clear of what these are, please do Google them and make yourself familiar with what they are. And in particular with the African Union Agenda, that is important for those of us who are on that continent to be aware of what that agenda is and how it correlates with the UN SDGs. Goal number 10 is to advocate for climate change, social justice, and human rights for eradication of environmental and health inequalities in the society. Again, this is a huge thing on the African continent, and it's becoming more global, where there is a huge divide as to who can access free healthcare in their countries and what are the sources that we as an organization can put in place to help those who need to pay for such treatments wherever they are. These are things that we need to look at. We can advocate for you within your own districts. If we know the people that you can signpost us to, we are happy to come on as advocates to help you to actually make a difference in your community where it concerns the environment and your health. Okay, so that is as much as the goals. I'm going to turn over to Chaplain James now for him to take us through all the rest of the relevant stuff. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your training. Over to you, Chaplain James. Chaplain James?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. At this junction, I don't know if anyone have a question from what we have just heard on this. Any question from anyone, please? Ambassador Yvette is quite ready for any question, please. Any question from anyone?
Your microphone is very weak again. So I think you're
I
asking if
don't know.
there's
I
any
don't know
questions
why
from
it's
anyone.
always like that. I don't know.
Okay. All
Can you
right.
all hear me now? Can you all hear me, please?
Yes. Yes, we
Yes,
can.
thank you.
Yes,
Is there
we
any
can.
question from what we have just heard? Maybe from the vision, from the mission, from the aims and objectives? Please, if you have any question, can we go ahead, please? And if you are joining us, please make sure you join us with your name as you want it on your membership certificate, because this training is a membership training that we have to give a membership certificate after the training. And let's quickly do this as we are waiting for your questions. Please just put in your name, your country in the comment section, in the box. Your name, your country. Let's do that, please. Put in your name and your country in the comment section in the box. Let's do that to be sure that you are here and you are listening to us. Yes, Lanre Raji from Nigeria, thank you. Can we all do that? We are waiting for others. Adams, Nigeria, thank you. Yes, Winifreda from Uganda, thank you. Yes, Ojigene, Nigeria, Oluwadamilola, thank you. Abosede from Lagos, Nigeria. We are waiting for others. Please put in your name and your country. Moses, yes, 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 yes. Madagascar, I can see you, Luis. Thanks for joining us. Put in your name.
And Philomena, I've seen you on there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's great. Rosemary, thank you. Jones, thank you. Put in your name. Tell us where we are joining us from. Let's be sure of. Thank you. Gloria, Nigeria, thank you. Put in your name, put in your name. We are waiting for others to do that, please.
Yeah, please put it in the chat. Just put your name in the chat and where you're joining us from.
Yes, Nali from Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you. We are waiting for others.
Walid, sorry, I'm just looking.
Yeah, just put it in the chat. Just write it in the chat.
Just put it in the chat, yeah. So welcome, Blessed Uche. One Blessed Uche is just joining us now. Put in your name.
Welcome, Vanessa.
Yes. Ambassador Dr. Vanessa, it's a great pleasure having you on board here now. Thanks for joining us. Now, do we have any question from what we have heard? Any question before we proceed? Any question, please?
Yeah. Don't think we have any questions so far. I think everyone is taking notes.
That's a good one.
Yes. All right, ready when you are, Chaplain James. Ready when you are to continue.
I'm ready. I'm just giving time for them to ask questions. But can you still hear me? Oh, I switched the audio.
Yes, yes, I can hear you clearly. Thank you.
Okay.
Please, I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Oh,
please.
you have a question? Your name, please.
My name is Blessing Giwa, based in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Please, I want to ask concerning volunteering. If somebody wants to join, how do we join based on where we stay?
Okay, yeah. That is part of what Chaplain James will be dealing with next. We're going to come into membership and tell you how you can become members as volunteers across wherever you are across the world. Where there is a WHOPE, there is always a volunteer. So we will cover that in our next presentation. Thank you so much, Honorable.
So can we go ahead now? If you can hear me, please.
Yes.
Yes, please, Chaplain James.
Yes, we can go. Chaplain James, we are ready.
Thank you so much. So we now want to talk about membership. Yes. Please, can you all see the screen?
Yeah.
Thank you. When it comes to membership of WHOPE, it's an open membership to both international and our local communities or individuals, wherever you are joining us from. It might be an organization, it might be an institution, it might be an individual. So the membership is open to anyone who might wants to join. And we have membership in categories. We have governing council members, which are mainly board of trustees of WHOPE, continental heads, and selected board members, the advisory boards. So this is the APES membership in WHOPE. The board of trustees, we have people who have also make do to make sure the organization is officially registered in their various countries. Like in Nigeria is registered, WHOPE is also registered in the United States, is registered in the UK, and so on and so forth. So those who have their names in the documentation or as the board of trustee of each continent, each countries are also privileged to be a member of the governing council of the organization. So that's why we have them as governing council members. And we have continental heads like the Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, South America, Atlantica. We have continental head. That's what we meant by continents. We have continental heads. So they are all also incorporated in the governing council membership of the organization. Then apart from that, separately, we have advisory board members. Those who are matured, distinguished humanitarians who have also contributed immensely to the international and nations building. We have them as advisory board members.
Sorry, Chaplain James, can I just ask you if you can unpin me and possibly pin yourself as you're the one that's speaking now?
Oh,
thank you.
You stay being there as pin. I never knew.
Oh, okay.
And also you can still unpin yourself or spotlight yourself. Remove from spotlight. Is that okay now?
Thank you. That's much better. Thank you. Now we can see you.
Okay, you've not been seeing me, but you can
No.
see the screen. Can we all see the
Yes,
screen?
we can.
Yes.
Yes, we
And
can
we
see
also
the
have
screen.
the executive board members.
You need to screen share again, but the screen is up.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
What about others? Can we all see the screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir, we can. Yes, sir, we can.
Yes, we can see.
Thank you.
We
Should I
can.
proceed?
Yes,
sir.
please.
Yes.
Thank you. So we have the executive board members, which are known as continental heads. We have vice presidents.
Hello.
We have zonal heads in
Hello.
geographical zones of each continent, south, west, north, East.
Sorry,
West.
excuse me, the gentleman who's just joined with the iPhone, can you mute?
Please, you
Thank
can
you.
just have muted, and you can also be muting them. That's why you host Ambassador Yvette. You can also mute them.
Okay, thank you.
I've just done that now. So we have them as the executive board members, and also we have management board members. These are for the national directors managing the affairs or activities of the organizations in their various countries and in their regions, in their countries. For example, in Nigeria, we have the national director. And when we talk about the regional directors, like regional director for Southwest, regional director for South-South, regional director for South Northwest, and things like that. So we have regions and we have directors. Those, when we have them together as board, we call them management board members. Then we have team membership, and that is where team leaders comes in their various localities, local governments, to also be part of the organization. Now, this is the organogram of what we have just been saying. As you can see, the governing council in blue comprises of the board of trustees and advisory board. Can we see the chart, please?
Yes, sir.
So from there, we have trustee share for the trustee members. We have advisory board share, but we have president to proceed overall, which is the president of the organization. And from there, we have the vice president and the zona heads put together to be executive board members. The vice president are the continental heads in each country's continental head, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, like that. Then the zona heads are also in their same continent, like Africa as a continent. We have North Africa, we have South Africa, we have East Africa, we have West Africa. So those who are presiding over West Africa, South Africa, East Africa, we see them as zona heads. So combined together with the vice president, we have the executive board members. And in the midst of this, we have the administrative admin, presidential assistants, and also secretary general overseeing those board. And from there, we have the national or international directors, national director of project, national human resource manager, national director of finance, and so on and so forth. Then we come to the management board for each nation, country. We have country director and we have national directors. Director of this, director of that, regional director of whatsoever in each country. That's where we have them as management board. And from there, we have regional directors, state coordinators, team leaders, to all the volunteers. I don't know if you understand this chart. As we are progressing training, maybe monthly, to begin to understand the system better. And if you are volunteering, you should know which area, which part, which portfolio are you also holding. So this is where we are in the organogram of the organization, because we don't want to waste time. So this is the volunteering policy of WHOPE. This is the volunteering policy of WHOPE. We have the following are the principles of a volunteering policy. Number one is this: volunteering as service to humanity. Whatever you have come to do, whatever help you have come to render, you must remember that it is a voluntary service to humanity, to serve others, and not for your selfish interest or selfish gain. So it is to serve humanity. Volunteerism with respect to culture, religion, and government. So if you are volunteering, you should respect other people's culture. For example, you are being called or to serve in a community. For example, the community that nobody dared use a tie, maybe because of their belief, maybe because of what they believe or what they worship there. You won't say because you are a volunteer and you are not in that community, you are not born there. So what concerns you? You must put on your tie. No, no, no. If you are volunteering, you must also respect the culture. You must also respect a religion. If you are volunteering, maybe we have to go to a church to help them out in one way or the other, for one reason or the other. And in that ministry or church, for example, maybe they don't wear footwear to church. When you get there as a volunteer, you need to respect their religion, not to put on footwear, just to be able to serve them well. We are just giving as an example. If you are volunteering, you must respect other people's culture and religion. And not just that, you must also respect the government. For example, maybe on Thursdays or Saturdays, government said there's going to be environmental, nobody should go out. You must respect the government of the land. You will not say because you are volunteering and you want to violate the government's order. Do we all understand this? It is very important for us to understand all this. Then volunteerism based on passion. You must have passion for being a volunteer. You must have passion. You must have passion for it. Because if you don't have passion, you just think, yes, we just have to go. You will get tired someday, somehow, along the road. But if you have passion for it, you won't get tired. You will get going. You get moving. Then, when it comes to volunteerism, you must understand that volunteerism is for no financial reward. Blessing Giwa, hope you are not sleeping. Hope you are listening to us. Do not give your eyes to sleep.
I'm listening. Thank you.
Do not give your eyes to sleep. That's what the Bible says. I'm just helping you. So you should always remember that it is without financial gain. So it is the duty of the organization to reward you. Maybe when they are having a reward presentation, you have been volunteering with them, they might give you scholarship, they might give you award, they might send you for training, pay for your fees for that special training, they may send you abroad for whatever you have to do based on your volunteerism, on what you have done for them. But for you to have it in mind that, yes, that program we want to go and do, they must pay us. We are preparing for our 70th anniversary. We are trying to look for volunteers. Somebody called me. If I want to volunteer, how much are you giving me? I say volunteers don't collect money. They give volunteer to free will. So you'll not be the one demanding for it. So you should know that when you are volunteering, it's without financial gain. But the organization can decide to give you money, to give you materials, to give you things that you have to use or need, or that will be of greater help to you, and not to be demanding for financial gain. It's not a business. It is volunteerism. Volunteerism based on an individual's free will. So it is your free will. You want to do it. It shouldn't be by force when it comes to volunteerism. No, it's not by force. It's not by force. So it is free will. You are willing to do it. And when you have it done, that means you are a real volunteer and not to be forced to do it. If you are being forced to do something, it's not of free will. We can't even call that volunteerism. That might be turned to labor, either child labor, adult labor, whatever you want to put it. So let's put that in mind that it is always from free will. Then volunteerism based on respect for fundamental human rights. As you are volunteering, you must also respect the fundamental human rights. The right you have is also the right others have, so you must respect that. You must also respect freedom. Volunteerism based on freedom and gender equity and equality. There's a difference between equity and equality. Equity is talking about fairness. Equality is talking about having same or equal rights. So you must respect this in your volunteering program. Then volunteerism based on 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure. As you want to volunteer, you must create a time to serve as a volunteer. Then, if you have a talent, maybe you are skillful in one aspect or the other, you must be able to use that skill. For example, we need content creators to manage our social medias. If you are talented in social media management, you can also volunteer in that aspect. You are talented in video coverage, photographing, and all the rest. It's a talent. You can also volunteer. Yo, that day, don't worry, I will cover the show. Don't worry, I will come, I will do this or that. It's a talent. Then you are skillful in one other way or the other. Just use what you know doing best to help others. Even training others is also a way of volunteering to help others, empowering others. Then treasure. You might not have time. You might not even have talent at all, but you have treasure. That is, you have a vehicle that can help some people take them from one place to the other, or you have money to support the movement. That's part of the treasure. You have things to support. If you don't have time to come for programs, you don't have talent to train anybody, you have treasure. So these 3 things are very important when it comes to volunteerism: your time, your talent, and your treasure. Then volunteerism based on pro bono. This goes to lawyers, professional lawyers. You can volunteer with us based on pro bono. Like some months back, we received a message from customary court to help get a lawyer on pro bono for a lady who went to court to take custody of her children because the way the father has been treating them when they departed. And she needs a lawyer to stand in for her. There was no lawyer. So we have to cry out to look for a lawyer on pro bono. Pro bono means a professional service given without being paid, without receiving money. So you might be a lawyer, you might be a doctor, you might be anyone on your field. You can also serve, work to support others on pro bono, because some people do not have money, but they need help. So it's also a way that we can volunteer to help others. And this is our mission statement. WHOPE works with partners, the National and International Human Rights Organization, to foster peace, justice, and fundamental human rights in the world, to create management team to work in various localities and communities and countries. Wherever you are, in your communities, in your localities, in your state, nation, or wherever, you can be free to volunteer and to serve. Then we also given the members an expert on pro bonos, as I've said earlier. You can serve help on pro bonos. However, it might be a clergy, it might be a lawyer, it might be a doctor. In all walks of life, there is a way you can serve others. Then these are other proposed projects we are working on. Clean water for community back to school project that, children are resuming very shortly. Where do we go from here? Empower project for the vulnerable, capacity building, startup package for the youth, trash to treasure initiative. The trash to treasure initiative is just a program that we embark on when we go to communities or individuals, those who have clothes. They have clothes, they have shoes, they have bags to give. They don't need it again. They want to go and throw it away. We call them that we can look for people who needs it. You don't want your refrigerator again. You don't want your bag again. You don't want this kind of shoe again. You don't want this set of clothes again. You can give it to us. We'll look for a way out. We'll reach out to those who needs it. So we have been having programs like that. That is trash to treasure initiative. You call it trash, but it's also a treasure to some who needs such program. I quickly come to this Go One. Please, can you see the screen? I quickly come back to this Go One because I want us to quickly work on that as the children will be resuming back to school, at least from next week. Wherever you are, in all the part of the world, this is the easiest ways to reach out. By giving peace talk to students on their assemblies, morning assemblies to promote peace, love, and unity in their various communities, to shun vandalism, illegalism, hatred among themselves, hate species, but to promote peace among them. It is what we can do. We write to the authority of that school. We go to them on the assembly in the morning to address the students before they go back in for lectures of the day. It is very easy to do, and it gives more blessing. And this is part of how we have been reaching out to the community, reaching out to the students in their various schools. It might be government, it might be private individuals. So there is a long way we go about it. I would like to rest here a bit to also listen to other questions from anyone who might want to ask questions. As someone was asking, how can they volunteer? So let's pick it from there. Any question, please? Have I been talking to myself? Ambassador Yvette, have I been talking to myself?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything's fine.
Dr. James, your audio is very low.
Very low.
I'm telling you.
But can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I've been talking since. Go ahead, Rosemary.
I can hear you fine.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. I think it's just dependent on where it is that people are. Depending on the bandwidth that they have, it will affect the actual audio. So everyone else is hearing you just fine.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Go ahead, Rosemary. Your question, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead.
I just want to find out when you said we have WHOPE in other states. I want to find out if it's in like in Delta State, in Edo State, if we have branches there too, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. We have
You're welcome.
some representative in other states, but many of them have not been really active because they are not ready for humanitarianism. What they're after is looking for money. And it's not about money. It's about giving what we have to support others. Then money will fall in place. But if you're after money first, you cannot serve. To go to the assembly now to address people, do you need grants for that? To address students on the assembly? I'm just asking a question from anyone.
No, sir.
So in Delta State,
No, sir.
In Delta State, I'm not sure we have anyone in Delta yet.
Yes, Honorable James, I have a question.
And if you are joining us, wherever you are joining us, that's where we want to know where you are so that we can form a formidable team around you to also work in different countries you heard. Like Winnie, you are in Uganda, you and your friend, what is her name? Since so many years back that we have spoken, I've not heard from you till today. So I was in, I think, maybe I was in primary 4 when I saw you last. I was in primary 4. I was there.
You can unmute, Winnie. You can unmute yourself.
Winnie, you can unmute yourself to defend yourself. Go ahead, Winnie.
Yes,
what do you have to say?
Sorry?
Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Okay, I don't have any question, but the person you connected with, the person, she's called Doris. I lost her contact, so we have not been in touch up to now. So
but I'm sure you are on Uganda's platform. Even if you lost contact, you can still regain that on that same platform. So what we are trying to do now is to revive everyone. This is call to action. It is to revive anyone, call to action. So we are calling you back to action. We are calling you back to action. And that's why we have Ambassador Yvette here. If anyone wants to be a country director in any country, you want to work with the country director, or you want to serve in a capacity and in that level, we need to ask questions. We need to know you better. We need to know what you are.
Chaplain James, there are some questions in the chat.
Okay,
one of the questions is coming. One question is from Ambassador Talihiani.
Okay.
She says, tell us what inspires you to volunteer and what makes you want to volunteer.
Oh, okay. Myself. What?
He's putting you on the spot.
Yes, it's a very good one, which I want everyone to learn. Please, if you want to learn it now. Because it's not just a story that begins a day. No. It's a long story, and all this starts from somewhere. By God's grace, I am the president for World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, and this has officially began in 2018. So this year marks the 7th year. That's why we are having 7th year anniversary in few days to come. 7th year. So what prompts me to register the organization or have this organization called WHOPE, World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, was that I remember when I was in primary school, elementary school. My dad happened to be, and my mom, they are missionaries. So in the mission, they send them to assignment, transfer them to one village or community to the other. At times, they may get to that community, they might not spend maybe 3 months or 4 months. They will be transferred to another place. So because of our education, they have to leave us behind to cater for ourselves. And this thing that I'm talking about, we are very small, maybe at the age of 12, 11. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. So we start catering for ourselves. No father, no mother, no phone to call. So we are on our own to take care of ourselves. No money to be paid for the school fees. No school uniform. No school bags. No written materials. We were just going to school. And by the grace of God, I am one of the brilliant in school. So on this fateful day, when they have to appoint the senior prefect of the school, they have been calling the names of several friends, colleagues into offices. Yes, this is the officer for library prefect, health prefect, game prefect, that prefect, this prefect. So, but when it comes to the senior prefect of the school, we have to be the #1 student in school. My name was mentioned. They called me. On that fateful day, I didn't have school uniform. My trouser was tattered, tore everywhere. No money to sew it. I wasn't with school sandal, no socks. I just put on like a bedroom slippers just to go to school. Just to go to school. So, and we were called out of school, out of the assembly to come forward so that they show us to the other students. They want to recognize us and show us to other students that these are our prefects. My name was mentioned. I don't know how to go out because my school uniform, everything was tattered. I don't know what to say. And I don't have option than to come out. So I have to use sideways so that they won't see that my uniform was torn and not dressed. So I came out, they clapped, they did whatever they want to do, and went back shamefully because other students are looking neat, good, and went back to my seat shamefully. I cried. I cried. I cried. So one of the teachers, after the assembly, he called me. He said he has told the tailor to come and measure me so that they can sew school uniform for me. How will a whole senior prefect, the #1 student in school, no uniform, no sandal, no, So the teacher sewed school uniform for me. Another teacher bought me school bag. Another teacher bought me socks and sandals. They began to take care of me. On one fateful day, when I got to secondary school, is another story. The one I just mentioned, I was in elementary school. When I got to secondary school in another town, because our father came back to take us, when he took us to another village, he was there for certain months. He was transferred again. He had to leave us so that we can finish our exam before we leave again. Another story. In the exam hall, I will be chased out because I've not paid for examination fee. I was on that tree. Others are writing exam. One of our teachers saw me. James, what are you doing here? They said I should go out, that I didn't pay. Have you paid? I said, no. Why? It shouldn't be the one they chase out now. They will take me back to the class. I don't know what they discussed. I will just say that the money is being paid. I don't know who paid. On one fateful day, and I want to tell you why I become a chaplain today. Because that school was a Catholic school, St. Thomas Grammar School of Tonyegbaju. I don't know if I have any of my students here now, any of my colleagues. So on that day, one Reverend Father, a chaplain, came to the assembly to address us. And he used one Bible passage, Proverbs 6:6, that use slogan, go to ant, consider his ways, and be wise. That's why he preached. So that's faithful. They were just looking at that chaplain, that when I grow up, I will also go to schools to address students. The Bible quotation I just made now is what the chaplain told us the other day. So when I grew up, I met myself in a job as well. So I love going to schools to address students, to talk to them. And not just that, preparing books for them, because I knew what I passed through. Getting school bags, uniform, whatever, to help, because I knew how I escaped through it. So we have brilliant children out there. Some have no parents. Some have no one to care for them. And I'm saying this for any one of us who might share in this same story, that yes, we need to help them. I was seriously helped through my teachers. Some are the parents of my colleagues. A friend will go back home to tell their parents. I have a friend in school. He's very brilliant, but the parents are not here. He doesn't have anything to eat. He doesn't pay school fees. Some parents will come to school because of me, just to help me. So why won't I help others today? And some of us might pass through this story as well. Some of us might also experience this. So why can't we come together to also help this generation? So when they also grow up, they will also help the generations to come and say, when we were small, we have a group of humanitarians who came to our school, who talked to us on how to make peace, on how to bless others. This is a story that prompts me today to say I have an organization. And let me tell you this, the difference between equity and equality. World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity is not equality, it is equity. When I read about it, maybe it will be part of our training tomorrow, because this training continues tomorrow. The difference between equity and equality. Equality says we have equal rights to whatever is given to us. Everyone with each bottle of water, everyone around. But equity says, because I have water on my own before, even I may have 3 bottles or 4 bottles, and the bottles of water given to us might not even go around. Why can't I, who have more, excuse others to share those ones that we have among them, and not to claim equality, that I must also have my own share because we have equal right to it? Equity demands that we give more to those who need it more. So some of these children need more attention, even than our own children, because our children are blessed today. In one way or the other, we have people caring, we pay for their peace, but some are out there, they didn't have anyone. And I'm saying this to our teachers, our pastors, whosoever are joining us today. If you have the opportunity, giving something to share for others, follow equity and not equality. Look for those who need it more, and not those who have it already and you are still giving to them. Why some who need it do not even have access to it? So this is the push I have to say we have an organization, and to also say, let's work together and make impact. So Ambassador Tailane Simona, thanks for this question. I don't want to be emotional right now.
I have one more question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you for sharing.
There's one more question. Someone is asking, do you have a team in Kwara State?
Who is that person? If we are from Kwara here, we can, at this moment, appoint you to be a team leader in Kwara. See, either we have team or not, wherever you are, let us know and form a team around you. And you can even be the team leader immediately and work in the capacity of WHOPE. Wherever you
That's
are. Lagos or everywhere?
Gentleman called Abdul Fati.
Abdul Fati, where are you joining us from?
Alakunle.
Olakunle, where are you joining us from?
I think that's where he's joining us from, is Kwara State.
Okay, or wherever he's joining us
from. Which is why he was asking.
That is just it. We have more places to go and more things to do. We are open to more questions.
There is someone here in Phoenix, Hot 9, playing to everyone. I'm not sure. There's no actual name, but there's somebody that's joined us from Libya.
Please, is there a team in Oyo State? Yeah, Blessing Giwa. We have a team. Even we have, if you go to our platform, you will see WHOPE Oyo, or WHOPE Ibadan. So we make do with that. If we know where you are joining us from, we can easily add you to.
I'm so sorry, but the heavens have just opened by me and thunder is rolling and the rain is pouring down.
Right. So what are you saying, Ambassador Yvette?
That's the blessings that has just received. We've just received.
Okay.
God has heard. God has heard our prayer.
Amen. It's a blessing. So feel free to join, not wherever you are or wherever you are joining us from. Please, what's her name? 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 Is Deborah here? Oluwabusola Deborah, is he here? Deborah Ajayi, is she here? Okay. Because
All right, can I just say a warm welcome to I've got a couple of my new team members here in the UK that has joined the training today. So
Okay.
I just want to say thank you to Philomena, who has joined us today. She's a new to our UK team, and to Walid as well, who is new to our UK team. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, those joining us from the United States. We want to say thank you. Please, if you are on the platform, WHOPE platform, if you're on WHOPE platform, please, can you just signify, raise up your hands in the chat? If you're on WHOPE platform, we just want to be sure those who are not on WHOPE platform. Because some of us, we are here now. We have not even been to our website. You have not even been to our YouTube channel. You have not even been to any of our channel to even see what we're going on or to know our page. So we quickly want to help us out right now to share some in the platform so that you can quickly go there. And
Blessing is asking if there is who is in Oyo State.
I have answered her.
Contact. Yeah.
I have answered her. So we are there in Oyo State. We have a group of people. I will add you to the platform. We have a platform for Oyo State already. And for those who are just coming from other states or country, let us know where you are joining us from. Then we are able to quickly visit you if we have people there. And if we do not have, you can easily start something doing wherever you are. On the platform now, I've just shared a WhatsApp link. On your WhatsApp, you can click go there as we are here now. Please quickly go and like the page so that you can start following activities on Facebook. Please do that now. And I'm also dropping the link on the chat now so that you can like from here and go to the page. Check, please. Check
yes,
the chat.
I can see it in
check the chat. Go to the Facebook, like the page. Let's continue to do that. So this will give you more insight about what we're doing.
Okay.
And I'll also
shall we wrap up, Chaplain James? I'm just conscious of the time. We're coming up to an hour and a half now.
Yes, we have like 3 minutes more. And that's what I'm doing this. I've also shared the still the Facebook. I also share the Instagram, share the YouTube. Let's also subscribe to our YouTube, like the
YouTube channel, yes.
Yes, it's important. We're going to drop them on the platform. This is all what we need to do, at least to proceed further in the system. Any question from anyone? Philomena Ofodu, please, where are you joining us from? If you are
she's part of the UK team. Philomena?
Oh, UK team. Yes. Okay. That's great. That's great. UK.
Yeah.
I want to be sure those who are joining us. Ambassador Simona, please.
Sorry, I'm from the UK. Thank you, Ambassador Vince. Thank you.
Your country director has already bailed you out.
Yeah, and thank you for the warm welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ambassador Fodu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Ambassador Simona, please, in one word, can you address the house before we go? If you have not dropped your name, your number, please do that. Your name, your country you are joining us from. Ambassador Simona, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I will just using shortly. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you so much to WHOPE Global Organization for organizing this very important education training. and volunteerism and for sharing your very inspirational vision and mission. And it is important that you expand and that you grow and that you educate young people. And I try to support Hope Global Organization from United States as well from Europe. I wish you great success and wonderful base in many countries around the world, and especially that you volunteer help survive the hardship which is out there, and you continue to grow. And again, thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Ambassador Vanessa, I'm dancing is a great one having you around too. You have been in with us from many years ago. We're happy that you are still here with us, Ambassador Vanessa. Ambassador Vanessa.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Thank you
you
for
all.
joining us. We quite appreciate you and your support all this while. Can you address
Yes,
the
and I
other
thank
members joining
you.
us,
I thank you
Ambassador
so much
Vanessa?
because it is thank you, Chaplain James. I thank you so much because it has caused me to create an academy, a sewing academy here in the U.S. For our young people. I did it for 3 months this summer, and I'm getting ready to go back the 30th of September to begin again with them. We're teaching our young people how to build their own brands. So I thank you for the inspiration that you have given me over the years.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nigeria is not far. If there's anything that our people also in Nigeria need to benefit, because this is an international organization, we should be able to benefit for ourselves. And that's part of what we are going to discuss more tomorrow. Even on the platform, we need to showcase whatever we do so we can patronize ourselves, have things done. You know, we want to know what you're doing, we want to know what you sell, so we can patronize ourselves. So then we fix a day, each maybe once a week, which day is going to be that we can share whatever we sell. Introduce yourself to us. Let's get to know ourselves better. This is a global family, and that is what we are building already now. And only the members will benefit from it. That's why the training is ongoing now. Tomorrow, we are still going to have the same training and other things that you need to know about WHOPE and other program, the forthcoming program, wherever you are. Giwa, Ibadan is not far. You must be in our 70th anniversary in Lagos. And those who are, you think you are not in Lagos, you run. If you want to jump, jump. If you want to fly, fly. To be here in Lagos, and the door is open. Winnie, the door is open for you if you want to come to Nigeria now for our 70th anniversary. We'll just send you an invitation. Ambassador Vanessa, US is not far. If you want to come to Nigeria, come at this time that we're having our 70th anniversary to be here with us. Ambassador Dr. Opodu, you can be here in Nigeria. Try to join us in Nigeria. We can send you an invitation letter to be part of the 70th anniversary. So this is open to everyone. Thank you everyone for joining us. We are so glad to have you all. If you have any question, you can drop that in the chat on WhatsApp. Let's continue the conversation, chat questions on WhatsApp so we can attend to us more. Thank you for joining us. Over to you to round it up, Ambassador Yvette. Thank you for having me too.
Okay. What I would like to say is a big thank you to everyone for being here with us today. I'm hoping that all of the information that we've been through for the afternoon has been beneficial to you. I thank you so much for those of you who have brought your questions to us. I hope that the answers have been satisfactory. For those of you who are asking about the teams across Nigeria, again, you can get hold of on the website. It's got the WhatsApp number for Nigeria for Chaplain James and his team, and they would be happy to actually point you in the direction of the person that is the head of the team there. And if there isn't a team, I'm sure that he'll be happy to sit with you and speak to you about possibly being the team leader for that particular region. So once again, thank you so much to all of our international participants today, those from all across the world. I thank you so much. To those of you who are just joining WHOPE, I would say this is the start of a journey that is inspired by God. You cannot do it without the heart. because the heart is what rules us as humanitarians. That's what makes us do what we do and do it so well. So I will say welcome on board and thank you so much for being with us for the first day of the 2-day training. We look forward to seeing you and many more tomorrow, same time. The times will not change for tomorrow. Same time, same link. We will be back here tomorrow for part 2 of your training. So once again, thank you so much. And let's just close off with a word of prayer as we
let them
started.
turn their cameras for group photographs? Let's have full
okay. Yes. Can we have everyone turn on their cameras, because we always do we take team photographs so that we can share on our platform. So can you please, wherever possible, can you please turn on your cameras so we can start taking the photos?
Yes, let's have group photographs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Smile, because if you didn't smile, that's how you see yourself. Give a beautiful smile. Who's taking the picture?
No, it's normally Professor Anita. Normally does the.
Oh, wow. I try to measure too. To measure can take 350 picture photographs in just a second.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's a blessed day.
Thank you.